Hey there, it's Michele Ariana with Mpower TV. And I'm so excited to share today's episode because this is all about how to uplevel your love life in 2020. So whether you're already in a relationship and you're looking to uplevel and evolve your current relationship, or maybe you are dating, you're in the dating scene and you're looking to attract and magnetize divine partnership in 2020, then this video will support you. Because what I'm going to share with you are, it's a technique or a process that I do every year to help me kind of close out the previous year, honor what had happened the previous year, and then launch into a new year. We're going into not only a new year, but a new decade. And so I'm gonna share with you the process that I do annually, but we're gonna shift it and we're gonna do it in a way where you can do this specifically in your love life for the decade. So today we're gonna close out 10 years of love, your relationship experience the past 10 years. We're going to honor and close that out by diving into some introspective questions, as well as then launching who you're becoming, what you're attracting, what you're embracing going into 2020 in the area of love. So, without further ado, I'm going to go through questions, and I will put them in the comments below so that you can journal on them, reflect back over, let's say, the next coming week, because these are introspective questions that you want to sit down and dive into in like a kind of a quiet space. So make sure you carve out time, grab a notebook. You can do it on the video along while I'm talking, or you can set aside time where you light a candle, maybe grab a glass of wine or a fun drink, and just journal on each of these questions. So again, whether you are in the dating scene wanting to create amazing love into 2020, or you're in a relationship and you really want to evolve it and up-level it, these questions are going to be super powerful. So the first question, the first journal prompt you want to ask yourself and answer is, what did you appreciate most about your relationships the past decade? So as you think back over the past 10 years, what do you appreciate most about your relationships? If you were in a relationship, a long-term relationship, what did you appreciate most? If you were dating on and off, if you experienced breakup throughout that, the fact is, look back over the past 10 years, honor your journey, and write down what did you appreciate most about your relationships. So the second question you want to ask yourself that's going to really help you align with love and up-level either your relationship or how you operate in relationships if you're manifesting one. The second question is, what were 3 wins that you had, 3 things that really went well in relationships over the past 10 years? So take a moment and think back. What went really well? 3 things. What wins? What was something that you were proud of in relationships? Here's a really exciting key component to the mind. Where you put your focus is what you're going to energize. So in personal growth and development, as a life coach, as a speaker over the past 10 years in my business, I've really embodied this myself and harped on this with my clients. You want to make sure you're putting your focus and attention on things that you want to expand. So whenever you're reflecting back, sometimes it's easy for the mind to think about what didn't go well, what sucked, what really threw you for a loop. There's a time and a space for that, and we will cover a question on challenges coming up here. But I want you to put your focus and attention on what are 3 things that went well the past 10 years in love and relationships, okay? Next, the next question that's going to help you up-level your love life is, what were 3 challenges you experienced over the past decade? When you look back into the past 20 teens, these past 10 years, what are 3 challenges in love and relationships that really stretched you? Go ahead and write those down. as important as it is to focus your mind and attention on what you do want and expand that energy, you don't want to brush everything under the positivity carpet. You want to give yourself space to look at the contrast that showed up in your life. Look at things that may have challenged you, stretched you, brought you to your knees, made you ugly cry on the couch because you couldn't handle it. You do want to honor that. So when you write down 3 challenges and what stretched you, that's going to allow the mind to be able to draw out lessons from that. Which leads us into the next question. What did you learn both from your wins and your challenges over the past 10 years? What lessons did you get out of it? What did you learn about yourself? What did you realize about your strengths? What did you realize about who you became? Allowing yourself to take lessons out of both wins and challenges are extremely profound, because that's what you're going to take into the next level of your love life going into 2020. All right, next question. What did you let go of or release over these past 10 years? What did you release? What did you let go of? Or who did you release and let go of? This is an important question because you have evolved as a human over 10 years. And I know when I did this exercise, I was literally, the whole exercise, I was just crying in appreciation because I had grown so much. I learned, I let go, I surrendered. There was so much that I didn't remember because, sometimes you get so in the present moment, or it's easy to remember what didn't go well, so you just want to ignore it. But when you actually take the time to look at your love life and all that came from it over the past 10 years, I bet you'll be filled with gratitude and appreciation, or at least you will eventually arrive there, because you have grown. And there's so much goodness that came out of that. So go ahead, take the time to write down, what did you release? What did you let go of? Maybe they were limiting beliefs that you had to let go of, or negative thoughts about yourself or about love or about your partner. Maybe you had to let go of a partner or a relationship. Maybe it wasn't just romantic. Maybe there was other dynamics, businesses or friendships, or aspects of who you were that you needed to lovingly let go of. And you want to honor that. So here's the space to do it. So now that you've kind of closed out the past 10 years, if there's anyone or anything you want to say farewell to, write that down here. And then write down, thank you, 20 teens, for my expanded growth. I now close you out and release you. And so it just kind of allows you to close the chapter in your love life around the past 10 years and give you the space to now walk into 2020, which there's going to be a couple questions you're going to journal on that's really going to set you up for up-leveling your love life going into 2020. All right? So you can start a new page if you like. You can write down Welcome 2020 or My Up-Leveled 2020 Love Life, and you're going to answer these questions. So the first one is, what are you excited about your love life in 2020? What are you excited? What are you choosing to envision, to create excitement and energy around? The beginning of a year, actually, you could do this in the beginning of every day because truly you're like born again every day, but now's the time to really focus your mind on what you're moving towards. So go ahead and write that down. What are you excited about in your love life going into 2020? Okay. Awesome. Next question. What 3 feelings do you choose to align with to create a love life that you desire? What 3 feelings, aka how do you choose to feel every day? Write 3 feelings, 3 emotions down that you're going to choose to embody to bring in this next level of your love life. So for example, you might say 3 feelings you're going to choose to actively embody could be joy, passion, and sexiness, for example. So why this is important for you to gain clarity on this right now is because these are the 3 emotions that you are going to embody, not someone else. So if you have a partner already or you're looking to date, this is not for them to do for you. This is for you to cultivate every day. So if joy, passion, and sexiness are your words, number one, how can you embody joy every day? So that means you actively put yourself in a state, an emotional state of being. That was something I learned. If you go back and watch how I manifested my twin flame, the origin story where I lay it all on the line, like I share all super transparent about my whole relationship journey, I talk about techniques that I use for alignment. And this is one of them. I chose feelings that I wanted to feel, emotions I wanted to feel every day, and felt them actively. Because P.S., here's a manifesting secret. Whatever you're wanting in your love life, there's some sort of feeling that you're going to feel when you have it, when you attract it, when you create it. So you might as well start feeling that now, because when you put out that frequency and you start embodying that energy, guess what's going to show up? Other things that match that energy. That's your magnetism. So if joy and passion and sexiness are your words that you want to feel every day, find ways to create joy, passion, and sexiness. Maybe passion, maybe to embody passion every day, you read an excerpt from your favorite book because that lights you up, that's passionate. Then that's your job to do that every day. Maybe if sexiness is something you're choosing to feel in your love life, then go join my 6 Days to Feeling Sexy challenge and get 10 hours of free coaching, or sign up for Bringing Sexy Back, the actual course that takes you through lighting up your sexiness. Or maybe you put on your favorite outfit, or put on like your favorite lipstick and allow yourself to feel sexy. Again, the idea of connecting with the 3 emotions, the 3 feelings you're going to feel, not only write them down on paper, but hang them up so you know every day going into the new year, you're going to cultivate those 3 emotions, because that's the frequency that's going to up-level your love life. Maybe your 3 emotions are appreciation, love, and fun. Maybe that's going to up-level your love life. So whatever those words are, I want you to really get clear about them in this journal prompt, write them down where you can see them every day, and then going into 2020, choose to actively put yourself in those emotional states every day. All right? Okay, next journal prompt. What inspired actions do you choose to take that's going to move your desires in love forward? What inspired actions are you going to take in 2020? So I want you to just brainstorm this. Write down all the things that are going to be action steps that you're going to physically take to cultivate and move you towards your desires in that area of love. So for example, you might say, if you're single, an action step might be to update my dating profile, or reach out to my friends and circle of like my network to let them know that I'm single and looking and excited for love. If you're in a love partnership, if you're in a relationship, maybe an action step is you're going to create date night with your partner, or you're going to have like a sacred space where you connect once a day, even for 2 minutes a day, where you look at each other and connect. Or maybe you're going to have some hard conversations that you've been needing to have with your partner. What are action steps you're going to do, whether you're single and dating, or looking to manifest love, or in a partnership? What are action steps you're going to do going into 2020 to up-level your love life? So this is boots to the ground, things that you can do so that when you look to create change or transformation in an area of life, specifically love, you already have things that you've brainstormed, that you can go to, things that you can do so that you're not confused, because that's what will stop you from moving forward. When you're confused, when you don't have clarity, when you're not confident in something, it's going to stop you in your tracks. There's something called fight or flight, but then there's also freeze. So when you're in like feeling stuck, particularly in your love life, you're either going to fight, lash out, you're going to flight, run away, close off, put the walls up, or you're going to freeze, don't do anything and not know what to do. Well, this specific journal prompt will help you come into action so that you're already planning in advance. Here are action steps I can take to really up-level my love life. Okay. And the final question, the final journal prompt that's going to help you up-level your love life in 2020 is this. I swear by this. This question alone helps you focus and have like a guiding light. So what I want you to do is think about, feel into, what is one word or a feeling that you choose for the next, it could be for the year, or you could pick it for 10 years. I did 2 words, so I'll tell you the story with that. But what is one word or feeling that you choose for the next year and for the next decade that will help be your inspiration and your guiding light to pave the path for love? So what I mean by a word, like, what is a word that can be a beacon of light? For example, my word for this past year was play or playfulness. My word in the previous year was pleasure. What word in your love life do you want to resonate with, keep at the forefront of your mind, think about every day, that's going to guide you in up-leveling your love life? Now, for my life in general, I picked a word for 2020 and I picked a word for the decade. So my word for 2020 is shine. I wanted to bring more shine, sharing my message, shining like a star to help others shine their light. That's why shine is my word for 2020. Now, I also picked a word for the decade, for the next 10 years. What's my word that's going to inspire me in life in general? And that word is magic. So I have 2 words. So specifically for your love life, pick a word for 2020 that's going to be your beacon of light, that you'll hang up, that you'll look at every day, that you'll, again, kind of feel into, to bring into your life every day. And then what's the word for the next decade, if you want to pick 2, or you could just pick 1. Now, what I've discovered over the past 10 years of personal growth and development, owning a life coaching company, speaking to groups, working with group coaching online, what I've learned with personal growth and transformation is it's not just a one and done. It's something you actually have to cultivate daily. And not just cultivate, meaning with your thoughts, your words, your actions. If you want to up level or change an area of life, you have to create that change within. And it could be fun and it could be exciting, but it starts with you getting clear. And that's why I wanted to do this video for you in this episode, to help you up level your love life going into a new decade and into a new year. So I hope that helps. Be sure to leave a comment below. Share with me, what is it you're wanting to up-level in your love life specifically? Share below. Be sure to like this video. Share this with your friends. Subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be posting a lot more videos having to do with love. Again, Empower Your Life and Empower TV is now focusing on Empower Your Love Life for a season. And so you're going to get a lot of really great, juicy, sexy, fun, love-filled videos on how-tos, tips, techniques, things that can help you evolve yourself as well as yourself in love. So be sure to check out last episode where I talk about how I manifested my twin flame and the journey around that too. All right, until next time, it's Michele Ariana with Mpower TV. Talk with you soon.